Have you ever felt like you're standing at the edge of a cliff, looking out into the vastness of the unknown and wondering if there's more to life than what meets the eye? What if I told you that this feeling is not just a fleeting moment of curiosity, but the beginning of the most profound journey you could ever start on, a journey into the depths of your soul? This is the journey of spiritual awakening, where every step forward is a step into a new realm of understanding, connection, and profound change. Are you ready to look into the signs that reveal you're on the path to discovering your true self and the universe's hidden wonders? Let's explore this together. Section 1. Understanding spiritual awakening. Let's start by demystifying what we mean by spiritual awakening. Imagine one day you wake up and the world looks different. Not in a literal sense, but your perceptions, your feelings about life, the universe, everything has shifted. You begin to see the deeper connections between actions and consequences, love and loss, humanity, and the earth. This isn't about acquiring new knowledge from books or lectures. It's an internal shift, a light bulb that turns on and illuminates parts of your world you never noticed before. Spiritual awakening is this profound shift in consciousness. It's as if you've been seeing the world in black and white, and suddenly everything is vibrant. But this color isn't just visual, it's emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. You start questioning the societal norms you've followed, the beliefs you've held without question, and the very nature of happiness and fulfillment. This process is deeply individual. For some, it might be triggered by a significant life event, a near-death experience, or a period of intense suffering. It might come gently for others, a slow dawning over years of quiet contemplation. But it arrives. It brings a sense of clarity, a feeling that you're seeing the world for what it truly is for the first time. But with this clarity comes change. You might find yourself reassessing your priorities, what you value in life, and how you define success and happiness. This isn't an overnight change. It's a journey that can take months, years, or even a lifetime. Along the way, you'll likely encounter feelings of isolation and loneliness as the paths you're walking diverge from those of your friends and loved ones. Why does this happen? As you awaken, your vibrational energy changes. You might find yourself drawn to different activities, books or philosophies that feed your soul in ways you never knew you needed. You might start to see the beauty in silence, in nature, in the simple act of being. And as your inner world changes, your outer world begins to shift too. Once satisfying relationships may now feel lacking. You might crave conversations that dive deep into the mysteries of the universe, the mind and the heart, leaving behind talks that scratch only the surface of existence. It's important to understand that spiritual awakening is not a destination. It's a process. There are no checkpoints or finish lines, only milestones along a uniquely your path. It's a path of shedding layers, not to become someone new, but to reveal who you've always been beneath the roles and expectations of society, family, and yourself. Section 2. Sign 1. Desire for meaningful connections. You'll yearn for connections beyond the surface level when you journey through your spiritual awakening. It's like living in a world of small talk and craving deep conversations that touch the soul. You seek friends who can walk with you in your quest for understanding life's mysteries, who can sit with you in silence, and that silence feels as comfortable and nourishing as a heartfelt conversation. This craving for meaningful connections is a clear sign of spiritual awakening. You begin to value quality over quantity in your relationships. It's no longer about how many friends you have or how often you're invited out. Instead, it's about the depth of those relationships. Do they understand your journey? Can they provide the space for you to grow and explore your spirituality? These questions become your compass, guiding you toward people who resonate with your evolving self. This shift can lead to a natural decrease in your social circle. Friends who once shared your interests might now seem to live in a different world. It's not that these relationships are less valuable, but they no longer fit the person you're becoming. Understanding that parting ways, physically or emotionally, with some people is necessary for your growth is a bittersweet realization. Yet this space you're creating is not empty. It's fertile ground for new connections that align with your spiritual path. Section 3. Sign 2. Increased intuition and empathy. Another hallmark of spiritual awakening is the heightened sense of intuition and empathy. You might find yourself picking up on the emotions and energies of those around you more easily. It's as if your heart has grown antennas, tuning into the frequencies of others' experiences and feelings. This can be both a gift and a challenge. On one hand, it allows for deeper connections with people, understanding them on a level you never thought possible. On the other hand, it can be overwhelming, especially in environments where negative emotions or superficial interactions dominate. This increased empathy makes you more selective about the company you keep and the environments you choose to be in. Crowded places or superficial gatherings might drain you, leaving you feeling exhausted and disconnected from yourself. You might find solace in nature, in quiet spaces where you can hear your thoughts and recharge your emotional batteries. This doesn't mean you're becoming antisocial. You're becoming more attuned to what your soul needs. The challenge here is finding a balance. How do you honor your need for deep connection and solitude without isolating yourself? It's about setting boundaries, learning to say no to situations that drain you and yes to those that nourish your soul. It's also about communication and being open about your needs with friends and loved ones, even if it feels vulnerable. This openness can lead to more robust, authentic relationships with those who understand and support your journey. Section 4. Sign 3. Shift in values and interests. While you walk further along the path of spiritual awakening, you'll notice a profound shift in your values and interests. It's like the books on your shelf, the hobbies you dedicate your time to, and even the engaging conversations begin to change. Activities and topics that once captured your attention now seem trivial or unfulfilling. Instead, you're drawn to pursuits that nurture your soul, expand your consciousness, and contribute to your growth. This shift can feel like awakening from a long slumber, where once you might have chased after material success, social status, or the latest trends, now you find beauty in simplicity, fulfillment in service, and wealth in well-being. Your definition of success transforms from external achievements to internal peace and alignment with your true self. This priority change can create a rift between you and your current social circle. Friends still focused on external achievements might need to help you understand your new path. They might see your disinterest in former pursuits as rejection or judgment, even when it comes from a place of personal growth. This transition period can be challenging, as it requires getting around changes in long-standing relationships while staying true to your evolving self. The key here is to approach these changes with compassion and openness, communicating your new values and interests to those around you, not as a critique of their choices, but as an explanation of your journey, can help bridge understanding. As you explore these new interests, you naturally attract individuals who share your values and view of the world, creating a community that resonates with your awakened spirit. Section 5. Sign 4. Need for personal space and solitude. Hand in hand with the shift in values and interests comes an increasing need for personal space and solitude. This isn't about isolating yourself from the world, but creating the quiet, sacred space necessary for reflection, meditation, and connection with your inner self. In the silence of solitude, you can hear the whispers of your soul, guiding you, teaching you, and comforting you along your journey. Those around you can misunderstand this newfound appreciation for solitude. Choosing solitude can seem like an anomaly in a society that often equates being alone with loneliness. Friends and family may worry or misinterpret your need for space as a sign of distress or withdrawal, yet this solitude is neither lonely nor sad. It's a prosperous, vibrant state of being where you can dive deep into the realms of your own heart and mind. Accepting solitude requires balancing your social life and your need for personal space. It's about finding harmony between engaging with the world and retreating into your sanctuary of solitude. By honoring this need, you allow yourself the time and space to process your experiences, cultivate your inner peace, and recharge your spiritual energy. In communicating the importance of this solitude to your loved ones, emphasize that this space is not a barrier, but a bridge. It's a bridge to a deeper understanding of yourself, enhancing the depth and quality of your relationships. Those who understand and respect your need for solitude are often the ones who will walk with you in meaningful companionship on your spiritual journey. Continuing to explore the nuanced journey of spiritual awakening, we go more deeply into the emotional landscape accompanying this profound change. As we cut back the layers of our being, we encounter the complexities of being misunderstood and the solitude that shapes our newfound path. Section 6. Sign 5. Sense of being misunderstood or judged. One of the more challenging aspects of spiritual awakening is the sense of being misunderstood or judged by others. As your perceptions and beliefs shift, you may find it challenging to convey the depth of your experiences to those who have not felt this awakening stir within them. Your words might fall short, or your attempts to explain your journey might be met with skepticism or dismissal. This misunderstanding can stem from fear, discomfort with change, or simply the human tendency to reject what we do not understand. It's common to feel like an outsider, even among close friends or family members. They may see your changes in lifestyle, interests, and beliefs as a rejection of the values you once shared, leading to feelings of separation and judgment. It takes patience and empathy to get through this portion of your trip for you and everyone around you. Remember, your awakening is a profoundly personal experience, and it's natural to be confused by those on a different path. Staying true to your journey is essential, while allowing others the space to be where they are. Finding a supportive community or even someone who understands and respects your experience can be incredibly validating and help alleviate isolation. Section 7. Coping with loneliness. You may encounter periods of loneliness while you move further into your spiritual awakening. This isn't the loneliness that comes from being physically alone, but a more profound, existential loneliness that can arise when you feel disconnected from those around you, who do not share your new perspectives and experiences. This loneliness is a natural part of the journey. It signifies the space between your old self and the emerging self, where you are learning to be comfortable with your own company and the depths of your inner world. In this space, you discover the strength and wisdom that comes from within, independent of external validation or companionship. To cope with this loneliness, engaging in practices that nourish your soul and connect you to the universal energy that surrounds us all is crucial. Meditation, nature walks, journaling, or any activity that brings you joy and a sense of connection can be incredibly healing. Additionally, seeking out online or in-person communities that share your values and interests can provide a sense of belonging and understanding. Remember, the loneliness you feel now is not a permanent state, but a passage. It's part of the process of shedding layers that no longer serve you and making room for new connections that will. These connections will be based on a deeper, more authentic understanding of yourself and others. We are reminded of the value of compassion, tolerance, and understanding as we work through the challenges of spiritual awakening for ourselves and those around us. The journey is as much about discovering our true selves as it is about learning to move through the world in a new way. The sense of being misunderstood and the periods of loneliness are not signs of failure but growth markers, indicating that we are moving closer to our authentic selves. Section 8. Finding your tribe. There is a point in the process of change when the loneliness that before seemed like a protective covering begins to open up and reveal the prospect of connecting with other like-minded people. This is the process of finding your tribe, those individuals who understand your journey and are also walking a similar path. It's about discovering a sense of belonging in a world that once made you feel isolated. Finding your tribe doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience and the understanding that as you evolve, so will your connections. Engaging in activities and spaces that align with your new values and interests is critical. This could be anything from meditation groups, spiritual retreats, and online forums to workshops focusing on personal growth and consciousness. In these spaces, you'll find others who resonate with your journey, offering mutual support and understanding. Engaging with your tribe allows for exchanging ideas, experiences, and wisdom that can further your growth. It's a reminder that although the path of spiritual awakening can be solitary, it doesn't have to be lonely. Your tribe can provide the sense of community and connection that nourishes your soul and supports your journey. Section 9. The positive aspects of spiritual awakening. While we draw closer to understanding the full spectrum of spiritual awakening, it's essential to recognize the positive change accompanying this journey. Despite the challenges of getting around changing relationships, heightened sensitivity, and moments of loneliness, the awakening process brings profound rewards. One of the most significant changes is the deepening of self-awareness. You become more attuned to your inner voice, understanding your needs, desires, and the true essence of your being. This self-awareness brings clarity, guiding your decisions and shaping your life to align with your authentic self. Another positive aspect is the inner peace and contentment of connecting with something greater than yourself. Whether it's a higher power, the universe, or the interconnected web of all living beings, this connection provides stability and reassurance amidst the chaos of the external world. Spiritual awakening often leads to a life lived with intention and purpose. Freed from the constraints of societal expectations, you can pursue what truly matters to you, creating a life filled with joy, passion, and fulfillment. The relationships you form after awakening are often more profound, meaningful, and based on genuine connection. These relationships are built on mutual respect, understanding, and a shared growth journey, adding a rich layer of companionship to your life. Our exploration of spiritual awakening has taken us through the depths of self-discovery, the challenges of change, and the joy of finding a community that resonates with our true selves. As we reflect on this journey, it's clear that spiritual awakening is not a linear path but a cycle of growth, learning, and rebirth. It challenges us to question our beliefs, to shed what no longer serves us, and to accept a life aligned with our most profound truths. This journey has taught us the importance of introspection, the value of genuine connection, and the beauty of living with purpose. We've seen how the quest for meaning can lead us to feel misunderstood and isolated, but also how it guides us toward deeper connections and a more authentic existence. As we move forward, it's important to remember that spiritual awakening is ongoing. There will be moments of doubt, loneliness, and confusion, but there will also be moments of clarity, joy, and profound understanding. I invite you to reflect on your path of spiritual awakening. Consider the changes you've experienced, the challenges you've faced, and the insights you've gained. How have these transformed your relationships, values, and understanding of yourself? I encourage you to share your experiences and insights with others. Whether through conversations with friends, discussions in online communities, or personal reflections in a journal, sharing your journey can provide support and inspiration for those getting around their path of awakening. Remember that spiritual awakening is not a destination but a way of being. It's about continually seeking to understand ourselves and the world, accepting each moment with mindfulness and gratitude. So, keep exploring, questioning, and connecting with your authentic self and your community. Thank you for sharing this journey of spiritual awakening. May your path be filled with light, love, and endless discovery. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. Together, we are weaving a tapestry of awakened souls, each contributing to a more conscious, compassionate world.